It's interesting how when you give gifts to people, you can really kind of tell who they are based on the way they receive it, if they receive it. Because people who are uncomfortable with receiving gifts probably are not used to giving gifts. And you know what I mean. I don't mean just like a birthday gift or a Christmas gift or any, standard cultural acceptable gift based on an occasion. I mean just a random gift, act of kindness, just a gift for no reason, just because. Out of the abundance of the heart. Here you go, I made this for you. Oh wow, what's the occasion? No occasion, I just wanted to bless you. Oh, well, See, now what you've done is exposed their own lack of generosity and kindness. Because when you do these type of things, you really reveal, hey, I'm thinking about you. And they already think, I didn't think about them. I've never done such a thing. Maybe I should have given them a gift. I didn't do anything. And now they are convicted in their own mind. And their conscience is pricking at them that they don't do this kind of things. So like I said, if you're a stingy person, you're not going to like receiving things out of kindness. Sure, you would love things for your birthday because that's, it's acceptable. It's my birthday, give me my money. You're expecting it. Christmas comes around, give me my money. But when people just bless you, that really reveals who you are. People who are kind will receive it with gratefulness and thanksgiving. Wow, that is so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. That's a person that can also give. That is a person that has love in their heart. And they are the ones that will probably give back to you. Not all the time, but some. Obviously, no one size fits all, but as a general rule, if you know how to receive, you probably know how to give. And by the way, if you know how to give, you better learn to receive. Some people know how to give, but they don't really know how to receive. Oh no, that's okay. No, you shouldn't have. I know I shouldn't have, but I did. Be grateful. Oh no, that's okay. I don't need it. Well, I know you don't need it, but I wanted to bless you. It's a gift. People always tell themselves, most people will say one of those things. You shouldn't have. You don't need to. All kind of trying to excuse themselves on why they should not receive a gift because they don't feel worthy, because they haven't given you anything. Now think about this for a moment. If they have given you something and now you give them a gift, well, surely they will be grateful and thankful because, well, they've given you something. It would make sense you give something back. Isn't that the way it works? You give some, you get some. See, animals and plants do this type of relationship all the time. I forget what it's called. There's a scientific name for that kind of relationship when you help each other out. But that's how it's supposed to be. That's the way it was designed. It is not good for man to be alone. He needs to give and receive. Two sides of the same coin. The Lord has gave us two hands, one to give, one to get. That's how economy works, isn't it? If people aren't selling and buying, nothing moves and there is no money, because money doesn't exist just sitting there. It only has meaning when it's moving around. Goods, cycling. You go to work, you make the money, you spend the money, you buy this. The person that you bought it from now made money, he goes and buys that. The person that does this, buys this and sells that. And then the cycle comes around and you get the money back. So money just kind of goes from one place to another. And that keeps the cycle going. The wheel of giving. Wheel, W-H-E-E-L. The cycle. Give today. Don't need a reason. Just give. Do something nice for somebody. For no reason, just because. You don't have to go over the top, but don't stay at the bottom. Just do something, and don't expect anything back. You don't give in order to get, or else you didn't give at all. It's like, hey, remember I did this for you, you owe me. That's not how it works. You just give and forget. Give and forget. And when you receive, remember and be grateful and thankful. Wow, this is so kind of you. Thank you for thinking of me. And now, out of your own gratefulness, I gotta do something for them. Not because they demand it. They don't. But because you are so grateful, you can't help but paying it back, paying it forward. If it's somebody you cannot give back to, then pay it forward to somebody else. You get a break on your taxes or your whatever, you have some extra money, well, what are you going to do about it? Pay it forward. Give it to someone who needs it. There's plenty of people in need all around you. Take your eyes off yourself. Instead of thinking how you can get a new car, a new couch, a new vacation, a new television set with speakers, think of the people that don't even have any of these things, that are struggling with their basic needs just to pay the rent so they don't live in the street. The world is broken. And it is broken because of people like you who don't do anything about it. The Lord has given us more than enough. If we actually did what we're supposed to, there would be no lack. There's no shortage of resources and funds. We're just hoarders, keeping everything for ourselves instead of sharing with our brothers and sisters. If we did, everybody would be wealthy. Sure, you might not be a billionaire, but you'll be a thousandaire. Better to be a thousandaire than a nonaire. But you want to be a billionaire, and so you got a million nonaires that have nothing, because they don't even have the 1,000 that you could have given them and be thousandaire. Now, I'm not advocating communism, but the principle of sharing and caring for your brothers comes from God. When you see your brother in need, let the poor glean from the corners of your field. Don't be so greedy. I will not part with a single coin. If you have some stuff in your house you don't need, give it away. Find someone that needs it. Give it to them. Do something. Throw some acts of kindness around. Give some gifts. Not because it's the season, not because, the holiday. Just do it. And if you don't want it to be, confused with the holiday, well, do it after the holiday. Do it before the holiday. It really makes no difference. Just do it. Don't worry about it. Remember, when you do give, let not your right hand know what your left hand is doing. as the scripture says. Don't go bragging and boasting about how much you've given and what you've done. That's between you and God. Just give and forget.